Thank you so much for joining me this month for the August monthly readings for all signs. Please listen to your sun, moon, and rising signs to see which message resonates with you the most. Also, some of you may have some messages from previous readings from me that you may not have heard that may pertain to you right now. So if you're still not hearing what you need to hear or what you feel like is connecting with where you are, then intuitively click on a previous reading and listen to one of those from me, and there may be a gem in there. That's what the angels are saying. There should be something in there for you that you can utilize right now, all right, to get some clarity, relief, motivation, and encouragement, to feel the unlimited love which is there for you from the universe at all times. All right? What I also want to do is let you know that I have been working to get your readings live, but every time I do attempt to do it, to put my face on the camera, something seems to happen. So in the meanwhile, I will continue doing your readings just like this in the background and doing this creative video thing. I do enjoy it, but I want to connect and come out a little bit more. So it's going to happen one day, perhaps. So do bear with me and stick in there with me while we do readings like this. Hopefully it's good for you. I did get some comments back that a lot of you do enjoy it because you're able to focus on the reading, but it also assists with really working your intuitive muscle, but your visualization skills, because you can really imagine that I'm doing the reading live, because I actually am, but you're just not seeing the entire process. So this is a new way of doing stuff. Uranus really does challenge, and it is retrograde right now, so maybe that's it. And Venus is retrograde. So I do speak about a little bit of those during the reading. And beyond that, I'm going to go ahead and just dive right into this reading. But do check out the links below if you'd like to work closer with me. I have several ways to do that. And beyond that, I hope that you're having a interesting time, one where you're learning more about yourself and getting more insight into what your life purpose is and who you are, and also seeing that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Okay? Beyond that, let's get into your reading. We're going to start from Aries and work our way down to Pisces. And I do send you so much love, and thank you for following me and subscribing on all the different sites and on my website, naturallyhighlife.com. I really do appreciate all of you, and I do respect and appreciate all your time and the sharing that you do and the positive words and feedback and comments that you leave. I do read every single comment. And I'm working on getting around to the new comments right now. So thank you for bearing with me and being patient with me as we all learn how to navigate our way through this most powerful life that we're in right now. Peace, love, and light to you, all of you. All of you, thank you so much. Universally, yours truly. This is Sarita, and let's get started on your reading. Capricorn, thank you for listening to this month's reading of August. The first card coming up for you is the Chariot card. The Chariot card comes up here with the message of hope, with the message of travel and of breaking through barriers, obstructions. And the message here is telling you to cut through things in a limitless way, and to remember that you are limitless and that anything can be overcome. It's a very profound message also. That comes with it it comes definitely with a message of hope, of promise. A promise that you have choices to make. But with those choices, they are not really about wrong or right, or life or death, but simply that a choice has to be made. It's about whether or not you are going to stay where you are, if you're going to go forward, or if you're going to go backwards, or you're going to stay right where you are. What do you want? The Chariot wants to know where you want to go. And you will not have a map on the outside in your hand when you get the Chariot card. In fact, the way that map will happen to be, you'll have one, but it'll be one that is internal. You will have to feel your way there. And not only will you have to feel your way there, sometimes you may have to combine, feeling your way there and also following a very logical, visual sort of map, a GPS. But in this case, you're going to be feeling your way there. So at this time, what do you feel is the direction that you should be moving into? Where do you feel like you're placing too much of your energy, too much of your time? Where can you use more willpower? Where do you feel weakness in what you're doing in yourself? Where do you feel like you can strengthen yourself or strengthen your resolve in moving forward and taking action, in getting ahead? Where would you like to see yourself moving ahead? What area of life? Is it work? Is it finances? Is it well-being? Is it certain challenges that you want to overcome? Is it your spiritual life? How about in love? How about, love, relationships, self-love? Do you want emotional balance? Is this month, definitely could be talking about emotional balance for some of you. Coming out of a rough part, a rough spell, a coming out of your shell, and bringing your entourage of skills with you, your talents, showing what you have to others, which is going to inspire others. Now, I do see travel definitely on the table for many of you with this card. Not knowing whether or not you should take someone with you or not, if you leave some people behind or go. Trying to choose between who should go and who should stay, when to go, how to go, if you should quit your job before you go, if you should take the job that you want, or if you should follow your passions. A lot of these questions are on your mind at this time. But confidence is definitely there. And the resolve to stick through any sort of challenge is there too. High potential in staying to the end. Partnerships can be strengthened at this time in weird ways. The next card coming up for you happens to be the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands coming up in this position has to do with someone who may be focused on seeing things the way they want to see them. Someone focused on seeing things the way they see them in their mind. Someone who sees life according to the way that information has been given on the television, and allowing perhaps some news that they may have heard to influence them, to influence the way they see another person in their life, and that affecting the connection they share with another. Definitely, when I see this card, I'm thinking that it's time to get out of your own head. It's time to see things as they really are and to get beyond just looking at life in terms of how you see it, how you want it to be. And it could be about it's time for you to create what you want, because you have the power in your hands. As long as you can pull up the vision and pull certain details together. You don't have to have all the little pieces, but just some, or even just have the intention there. It's like, what do you intend on having? What do you intend on creating, bringing together? What's the vision that you have? So very much this month, a focus on the future, a focus on getting free, moving forward, breaking through limiting thoughts, self-limiting thoughts, behaviors that are no longer serving you. And news could be coming from someone. It could be in the form of gossip. It could be in the form of ideas. That information that you get from someone else could inspire you. It could feel like it harms you, emotionally in some way. It may just spark a creative chord with you, where you feel inspired to expand and do more. But when you get this card also, there's choices that have to be made. Could be a choice between friends, lovers, between what direction to go in, and how to do something. School, also, deliberating whether or not to finish school right now or to take a break, to go back to school or to not go to school. The next card coming up is the Ace of Pentacles, and when I see this, of course, I'm seeing enthusiasm. I see inspiration. I see a seed being planted that is growing. I see someone getting in touch with what they want, with their values, with their purpose. I see someone having their values reflect to them what they've been planting into the ground, what they've been nourishing within themselves. So this month is going to offer you another reminder about what area do you want to see expand? Where do you want to see grow? Where do you want to see grow within you? Where do you want to go next? Definitely, I see money growing, coming in, building. Being focused on work and bringing in the money. Being focused on connecting with an important person to allow them to help you connect with certain resources that you can use to get further along. That can also, it can help to lighten your load, make things easier. So you're not having to work so hard. So there is on offering from the universe a new concept in a new way, ideas on how you can build more abundance or abundance period in your life. It is a very good card to get. So is the Chariot. Very good cards to get in terms of that. All right. The next card coming up for you is the 5 emotional loss card. So I see 5 of Cups here. And when I see this, I'm seeing that something may fall away for something else to come in. But also I see that when you have this card here, something may fall away or something may be trying to go, something may not be working out. But what is working? It's a card to remind you to look at what is actually working in your world and in your life. So look at that. And even though things may be changing significantly and it may be affecting you emotionally, it's quite all right. What needs to stay and what needs to go? Look at that and embrace it. Thank you for listening to this reading. All right, so that's it. I wanted to tell you also, I have been working on doing your readings live, but apparently I'm supposed to be doing the reading like this because it just flows so well this way when I'm in the background doing your reading live and I actually put together the actual video like this. So hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. The creative process is fun. But I will connect with you again during the weekly reading. And some of you I'll speak to you for your discovery session. And some of you I'll be working with you on readings this week. So do reach out and let's connect. Instagram, Google+, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I'm online wherever you are. Connect with me. And I send big hugs to you. And the angels tell you that you are appreciated and to keep your head up as well. Peace, love, and light to all of you.